You know what? We have to talk. I came down here and I clicked my button because did you all let this one slide by you all? Did you all not know about this? It has to be. You all had to have let this slide by. Listen, let's talk. What is going on? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. This is SpillitBoyTV, but listen to me. Down in the valley, what it is. Down in the valley, what it is. I don't, I've not, no one has been bothering me. No one has been sending me a heads up. No one has said, James, where are you at? Nothing. You all have said absolutely nothing. So I'm going to say that this has slid by you all. Okay, so down in the valley, this is a new Starz show. It's a really short show. Um, and as you can see there on the screen, it is Nico Anand from P Valley. And he basically is talking about that down in the valley. It's like it's sort of kind of like an extension of P Valley, but not. Couture Hall is actually involved and everything like that. Let me come on screen here with y'all. Yeah, Tori Hall is actually, she's involved in all of that, but Nico is the executive producer and he's also the host of the show. So essentially, he's still being Uncle Clifford for the most part. And it basically is that. But we're not talking about fictional characters here. We're literally talking about real people down in the Delta that's actually doing these things and telling a lifestyle. They're short programs. I think each episode is only like 30 minutes. So the reviews are not going to be very long, but I'm going to definitely review it because we have been longing and aching for P Valley. And pandemic came in play and messed us up with P Valley. Then the writer's strike came in and messed us up for P Valley. So this is why I'm so shocked that you all haven't said a word. A word. I'm like, do you not know what is going on? And it's on Starz. So on the Starz app, I kick back in. You know, I got Starz and I got the Starz app paying for, but that's a whole nother situation. But anyway, but I'm that dedicated to P Valley that yeah, I've always had the Starz and the Starz app, and I never cut it off. I actually just been paying all this time, and ain't a damn thing coming on Starz that I watch other than P Valley, and it ain't been on in years. So they didn't got over on me, but that's whatever. So I would be in this position where I wouldn't be missing stuff. So I'm just thinking that you all must have actually missed this and y'all just let this slide by y'all. But here I am to bring it to you. So this is that. So I'm going to do these reviews on this. There's 6 episodes and they're coming. So this is episode 1. Episode 1 is called Diamonds of Memphis. Like I said, Nico is the executive producer. He is also the host. He's actually on screen. This is more of a docu-series than anything else. So it pretty much is like standing back and kind of being in Chuckalisa for the most part, really, is how it feels. It feels a lot like on American Horror Story, where Ryan Murphy actually has American Horror Story, and then he actually has American Horror Stories, which Horror Stories is actually short stories, and it actually carries us over until we actually get to the newer seasons of American Horror Story. And a lot of times those little short stories are really, really good. And I think that's going to be the situation with this. I heard it through the grapevine that one of these episodes actually do involve hoodoo and all that. So, you know, I'm ready for that. I want to see what that's all about. Anyway, Diamonds of Memphis. Diamonds of Memphis is a bar, club, if you will, in Memphis. And they actually cater to, it's a gentleman's club. And in this episode, we actually meet Georgia Peach, who's an OG. She's a dancer there. Couture, Tamika and Miss Cherry, and we kind of see them, and they're basically, it's again after pandemic and that kind of thing. Nico comes in and he's actually able to sit in. There are some auditions that are being held for dancers, and it's a whole lot like the Pank, where like things, like I said, some things that went on. Um, there was pandemic, then there was they had a water line burst and all that, and just problems that just happened, and that whole thing. Um, Again, of course, you see the dancers and they're dealing. They have their regular lives, and then they actually have what is this dancer life and why they're dancing and that kind of thing. And this episode, I actually feel like they could have actually did a lot more with. But again, it's a docu series. So, and again, the episodes are short, but they're still they could have really dug more into this. We focused a lot on Cherry, a lot on Cherry. But let me go ahead. Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach is an OG. We found out that Georgia Peach is old. She's old street ass woman. Is what she is. She's like OG there. She's pretty much a bitch, for lack of better words. She is given very much of like the girls who don't even talk to her, unless she actually finds you special. She just she's a bitch, for lack of better words, and that's fine, and she's earned that. Um, she's been shot 6 times. She actually got shot 6 times. They let that out, and it was really a situation where she kind of got she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And one thing that was so interesting, being as bitchy and upfront about being a bitch as she was, she actually opened up to, because we see that with all the strippers. Most of them have a hard side and a lighter side. She actually says every time she hits the stage, she's nervous about the club, because no matter what it is, no matter how pretty you dress up, no matter how good you are, no matter what's going on and how the men there like you, a club and a bar is just that. And at any time, a raid could go down, something could pop off, somebody could get to shooting. You always have to be aware of your surroundings. And she was saying how she had gotten shot and all this, and that she literally is nervous every time she hits the stage and she's dancing. She's nervous about something actually popping off, and that kind of thing. Um, I kind of looked at that and I said, very interesting. And I'm going to lead that back to the fact that, like I said earlier, with what they basically have said about her, she's pretty much a bitch. And I think I'm a person who I'm always aware of my surroundings. One, I'm LGBTQIA. Okay, I'm also a drag queen. So even in and out of drag, but even more so when I'm in drag, I'm very aware of my surroundings. You would never see me like drunk, to where I don't know what's going on. Like I just will never let myself get like that. And like I said, when I am up in Geech, I'm not. I'm never going to be not in control of my surrounding. Because I know what it is, I know what it gives, and that whole thing. But I'm never so uncomfortable like this, like how she's just so uncomfortable. And I feel like that's like you got something riding on your shoulder. Like you've done so much. She's talking about how she fights people and all of this. That's some of what there's karma. So it's like I think she's like running from her karma. Like you know, this whole tough girl exterior is fine, but it sounds like it was a little more than that. And I think that's what keeps her really on edge. So that was very interesting to me. Very interesting to me. And I could be reading her wrong, though I don't think I am. Though I don't think I am. I think you walking around. There's girl. You raising your blood pressure up, sis. You shortening your life with all that. Whatever that is, you need to really get a handle on it, because I wouldn't want to be in angst all the time like that. That's crazy. And like I said, there's one thing about being aware of your surroundings. There's another to be in an angst all the time. That's crazy to me. But anyway, that's that. Next is Couture. Couture, she funny. She wears this little pixie cut, this little Tony Braxton pixie cut, which is real cute. And her lead out line, she say, "Hey, if you slap me, I slaps back." And Nika was like, "Well, what you mean? Like you throwing coochie? You do what you want?" She's like, "No, like literally, if you slap me, I'm going to slap you back." Like if the guys slap her on her behind and stuff, like she doesn't think that's cute. She thinks it's disrespectful, And if you slap her on her butt hard, she's going to slap you in your face. And I'm like, okay, that all that is you got boundaries, and that's cool. That's cool. She also runs a business on the side. She doing eyebrows and doing eyelashes. So she again, all these ladies have other things, going on. That's the other thing. Let me jump back to Georgia Peach. Georgia Peach has that whole thing going on, just like our girl over there at P Valley, where she's the OG, and she's a lot of that evil to keep the girls like ain't nobody getting her spot type of stuff. Okay, I get you. Again, nature of the beast. Moving on. Tamika. Tamika is actually a costume maker, and she runs a place she has a brand that's called Naked Attire. She literally, that's her outlet. She sews, she knows how to sew. So she designs and she makes costumes, and she works real closely with the girls. They're some of her better customers. She used to be a scammer. So she used to do like scamming, child. She was doing credit cards and checks and all the things that get you thrown in jail. She did a little stint in jail and said, "You know what? There got to be a better way to do this." She's a hustler. I'm a hustler, baby. She's a hustler, but she's found another way to hustle, which won't land her in jail, which is a very good thing. Crafting, never the way to go, girl. It's lovely, but short-lived. Lovely, but short-lived, just like selling drugs, honey. Crafting, you're going to end up in jail, child. That's just the way it is. Last one, Miss Cherry. Miss Cherry is basically a new girl to the area. She has 3 children. We spent a lot of time on Miss Cherry, but she had a lot going on. She's 3 children. She goes to hair school. She also is a cashier at a donut shop. Okay, so when you say trying to get it, she's trying to get it. They went a lot to her background. She ended up she's at a nail salon, getting her nails done, and Nico had come to sit with her. She kind of broke down crying because she was telling them about the babies, what she called her baby's daddy. He was her first love, okay? And he actually died in a car accident. He was only 25 years old. Like they started having these babies. She was popping these babies out. They started having these babies. She's like 18 years old, 17, 18 years old. And he was hustling and doing his thing and taking care of her. And then, boom, he was gone. That's it. What difference a day makes. And now she has these 3 kids. She's trying to make it. She's actually been, her and the kids have actually lived in shelters, and they just haven't seen an easy time, but she's doing her thing. And so we actually watched them. We watched them doing these auditions, and very interesting. I love that whole process. I love the whole talent side of it. And they ended up keeping all the girls at the end of the audition, which was really good. And we actually see where Cherry was kind of doubting herself. She's like, I didn't do my best, because she slipped when she first got up on stage. Before she even started dancing, they didn't even hold it against her. Actually, she was so worried about the slipping and they were like, did you see when she slipped? And you see how she handled that? Like they were impressed by it. And she was so worried about it. You know what I mean? And it was like, she was off beat at first because she really just wasn't in the groove of things, but then she got on. So she was worrying a little bit too much. But like she said, I could do better than this. I could do better than this. But that's it. So now she has a chance because she actually did make the squad. And those are all those girls are going to be the Diamond Girls. So they're Diamonds in Memphis. And they're back for their last hurrah or a new hurrah. But that was basically what was covered in the first episode. Very much on brand with the whole P Valley thing. So if you like P Valley, you would definitely like Down in the Valley. You'll like it. You'll like the show. Um, you'll be like me. You're going to be wanting more. You'll be like, well, damn it, it ended too soon. I want more. So that's that. Listen, we down in the valley, down in the valley. So this, we're going to do it. All 6 episodes, we're going to do it. And hopefully, when we get to the end of these 6 weeks or so, we'll be ready for P Valley because it's coming. It is coming, slow but sure. P Valley is coming, and we've been waiting. We've been waiting, but we ain't giving up on it. This has been a long ride, but we ain't giving up on P Valley. We not. We not. All right, you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Later, if y'all ain't start watching, get y'all Starz on. Not unpaid. I'm paying twice. I got the app and I got the damn channel. You could get the channel or the app, one of the two, and come on in here for this party, or go on and just watch these reviews. Because some of y'all, I know you're going to just watch the reviews, and I understand that. I understand that. Look, listen, it's 2024, and I definitely understand. People got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. We just try to make it happen. So I get it. If you can't get the channels, so don't listen. I ain't being high-minded like that. I'm just foolish and end up with both and being lazy. But if you can't do it and all you can do is watch these reviews, there is no problem to that. There's no read to that. That's why I keep coming back. That's why I've been doing this since 2014. So is what it is. But I'd love you to get the visuals. I mean, I'm a good storyteller. God knows I'm a good storyteller. Check out the channel. If you don't know about me and my storytelling. Click off of this and go to another SpillitBoyTV video. I'm a good storyteller. I could build the story for you, but ain't nothing like seeing it yourself. So, but either way, we're gonna get you the story. All right. Babbling. I do that too. Anyway, I will see you guys later. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.